Hello. Today our lesson is very interesting. It tells us how to multiply two-digit numbers by multiples of 10. So are you ready for that? Let's go. Now if you want to multiply these two numbers, 20 times 24. First you check that the numbers are multiples of 10. As you see, the first one here is 20. 20 is a multiple of 10. So we just keep it as it is. But the number 24 is not a multiple of 10. So we break it to two numbers, 20 plus 4. 20 is a multiple of 10 and just we add 4. Multiply them together. This means that we have distribution property here. We distribute, multiply over addition. Yes, I know that you remember this way. We just take the first number outside the bracket times the first number inside the bracket. This will make 20 times 20. And then we drop the addition. Then we multiply 20 times 4. Very simple. Yes. To solve the first part, we have here two zeros. So you just kick them out and multiply the basic fact, which will give you 400. And then plus, basic fact is 8, kick out 0, we have 80. Then the last step is to add the two numbers together, which will give you 480. Now let's go to the guided practice at your book. Number 1, he wants you to make model to show how you can make 20 times 22 and find the product. Actually, the way of distribution is very, very clear. So it's a great idea in solving this type of problems. When we have two-digit numbers multiplied by any multiples of 10, we directly can use the distribution property as we will see here. So just we write 20 as it is, and we know that 22 could be break into 20 plus 2. Then you multiply 20 times 20 plus 20 times 2. First part will give us 400, second part 40. Just the last step is to add the two numbers together to get the product 440. Find the product of 10 times 40. Actually, I'm going to solve that by two methods. And then you're going to decide which one is better for you. Now, the first way is when you multiply 10 times 14, you keep 10 as it is and break 14 as usual, so it will be 10 plus 4. And then you multiply the 10 by the first number plus 10 times the second number, and then get the product of that 100 plus the product of the second part is 40, and just add them together to get the answer 140. But actually we have another easy way, which shows that when we multiply any number times 10, we just write the same factor as it is and just pushing the 0 outside. So this means that we multiply 14 times 1, which will give us, of course, 14, and then just push the 0 out. It's a great idea. For number 3, we have 10 times 25. And also in number 4, we have 10 times 12. So we just can use our great idea. Just we need to multiply 25 times 1. The product is 25, and just push the 0 out to make 250. Similarly, in number 4, just multiply 12 by 1 equals 12, and push the 0 out. It will give us 120. In number 5, again we go back to the distribution property. You just keep 20 as it is, and we need to break 31 into 30 plus 1. And then you multiply 20 times the first number, then you multiply 20 times the second number, which is 1, and then find the product, and the last step is adding the two numbers together. This will give us 620. For number 6, We again keep 20 as it is, break 46 to 40 plus 6. Distribute 20 times 40 plus 20 times 6. Well, 20 times 40, 2 zeros out, and 2 times 4, 8, plus 2 times 6, 12, push the 0 out, 120. The sum equals 920. Getting number 7, back to the distribution property. We keep the first number because it's a multiple of 10, so we keep it, and we just break 25 into 20 plus 5. And then we multiply 30 by first number, which is 20. 30 times 20 plus 30 times 5. For the first part, we have 2 zeros, push them out, and the basic fact is 6, so 600 will be the product, plus 150 makes the sum 750. As for number 8, you have 40 times 34. As we did before, just keep 40 as it is. It's a multiple of 10. And work on the other factor, which is 34. Break to 30 plus 4, and then use the distribution property. 40 times 30 give us 1,200, plus 40 times 4, 160. The sum gives us 1,360. Again, number 9, go back to the great idea. 63 times 10 equals 630. Don't forget, we don't need to break here because it is multiplying by 10. As for number 10, go back to the distribution because we need to break. So keep the first number as it is, 50 times. We can break 16 into, yes, I hear someone says, it's 10 plus 6. And then we multiply 50 times 10 plus, again, 50 times 6. The first part shows 500 and the second shows 300. Their sum gives us 800. By this question, we've reached the end of our lesson. A great big thank you. Goodbye.